Hello guys, so today I'm gonna be talking about uh so recently there's a news on Anime World which is quite despairing, I would say. The author of Berserk, which happens to be a quite popular manga show TV anime, the author, the name whose name is Kentarou Miura, I think Kentarou Miura, dies at 54 years old with such a great legacy, and he died due to some heart problem he faces, I think. And well, we have to give him respect for what he has done, especially with such a great manga. I haven't watched or read Berserk, but I think from what am hearing, it's such a great manga and anime. From what I heard, from what I heard, I mean. But moving on, alright. So we have to recognize the death of Kentaro Miura, of course. The next thing now we have to be talking about it will be something that I have read, I think, recently that have become something alarming. So to sum it up, I think recently I've been talking a lot about Tokyo Olympic too, about, let's just say, the Olympic, which happens to be held on, I think, July 23rd, I think around that time. And currently there have been massive protests, massive opposition of opposition of having the Olympic being held in Tokyo this year, especially with such a crazy number of corona going on in Japan. I mean, 700 is big for I mean, for me, when I saw 700 cases in Japan, or in Tokyo at least, for me it's already big. You could see India, the example, prime example, 10,000. You could already see 10,000. They release everything, and then now what happened? It's 10. Even if there's any one more case, it's quite dangerous from what I've already explained. And well, the Olympic is still being forced ahead, I think, by the big. And the only reason why Japan cannot really cancel the games is because of the contract of the Olympic. From what I understand, I don't know. Maybe you guys will view it differently, or maybe understand differently. So you can write it in the comments below. From what I understand, the the Olympic, the contract that Japan have signed to the IOC, which is the head of Olympic, I think, or the organization for Olympic, is that the IOC, which the organizer for the Olympic, is the one who is the only or is the only, how could I say, who have the right to cancel the game or postpone. It's not Japan. So like I say, if and they already say they would, even if the country is in the state of emergency or not, they would still force the game to move ahead. And from what I see, yeah, I think, what can we do? So personally, protesting the government, getting angry to them, giving petition to them, giving out, I would say it's quite useless as per I read it. You protest the government, but the government cannot do anything, to be honest. Unless you want to be, your economy want to be scum shit, of course. But of course you don't want that, of course. Now, what can we do to really maybe postpone the game, at least postpone the game? Is thus, of course, you have to say to the government, but the government also cannot do anything. But instead of protesting and telling the government things like this, you have to shift the focus now. It's not the government that can do anything, it's the IOC. And these people protesting the government are being, like I would say, it is quite dangerous. It's better for them to be shifting their focus into IOC, into the organizer head of Olympic protesting, tell them that it's dangerous. At least like don't cancel but postpone, maybe postpone. And I've heard that even medical workers have been protesting. Everyone has been protesting, trying to. Even Japan, I from what I see, have been trying to control it with a lot of with the fourth wave, with another state of emergency, and it has been quite a hectic year for Japan, especially. And to be hit with such a nonsense like this, I see the Olympics saying that yeah, we'll go ahead whether if there's state of emergency or not. I mean, personally for me, when I read it, it's just saying that they don't really care about the people of in Japan, the how would I say the civilian who live in Japan. They don't really care about it. They just care about the money. They care. They are basically greedy people. They are basically greedy. I would say they are. They just want money. They want this to go ahead because they can earn money, of course. But boycotting the Olympic is one way. But at the same time, you are risking the economy of Japanese economy to falter at the same time. So that's quite something that we can do. The one thing that we can do to, alright, let's not cancel. I mean, canceling it would be harsh, I would say, because you will still lose money, but at least you will still cover that loss. Most of the loss, I think I heard, because if the IOC can do cancel this event this year, then the insurance will not cover the remaining thing. Like I think the staff and the maintenance, but they will only cover the bill, the cover the cost of the ground, the building that they have built, like that. So it's still a loss, I mean, but postponing it, I would say it's still a better choice than I mean, you could see in 2024, you think the France Olympic would happen with such a nonsense things that's going on. I would say it's better postpone it also. I mean, tradition will not always be whole. It can be break, but how you want to break it is something that you have to think about. It's not like you don't break it because you just don't want to do it, or maybe because, but you break it because there's some concerning issues going on, like this, there's health issues, or maybe like currently in COVID situation. Of course, you have to break it no matter what, even if it's wrong, but you have to break it, of course. So yeah, I mean, for all the students and who still stuck outside of the country, and maybe business worker and people who want to move there, I don't know when you guys will get. Even me, I think I get my COE already today, I think, and I'm so happy. But for all of you guys and me especially, the date, I still don't know, but I have a feeling which is just a prediction. So this is just my prediction. This is not real. I don't know whether government would want it or not. If the Olympic will not happen, or it will get postponed at least. Well, canceling it, I think it would be harsh. I think it would not happen because you would see how adamant they want. Even the government, even the IOC people are really adamant. The one of the head, I think, want to come to Japan in June or July ish, I think. And you could see how adamant they want to make it. But of course, in this situation, canceling it will not be possible, but maybe postponing it will be such a. We have to be positive. We don't want to be negative. Canceling it would be a negative thing to do, even though I would say it might be right, but then you have to see the other way. You have to considering all the factor postponing it, I would say. But for all the people, if the Olympic that will not happen or will be postponed or maybe cancelled, then July might be the year where a lot of students might I would say, this is my opinion, this is not from government itself, this is from me personally, that my prediction, I would say prediction, right? So on maybe around July, around that time, you people might be let in by government, not for tourists, alright? Tourists will not be let in, but students like that, business worker, people who want to live there, spouses like that. Maybe around July ish, if Olympic will not happen. But if Olympic will happen, by the end of Olympic, maybe they would let these people in, especially like students like that, around August, I would say. But then we still don't know the real situation, I would say, because it's still so hectic. But for me personally, I want it to be postponed so that I could also watch Olympic. And that's another thing that I want to do. I want to watch the Olympic, and I want to sit there, watch it, feel the vibe, because it's the first time. I mean, in Indonesia, there's something called Asian Games that happen, and don't get the chance because I don't want to be stuck on the traffic, I would say. But then, hopefully, it will get postponed. Hopefully, I would really love it to be postponed, and please don't just protest on the government. They cannot do anything. I would say the Japanese government cannot do anything because of the contracts that they have. They cannot just decide and cancel because they would lose number. There's a lot of reason. One of the reason that I would say, they would lose a lot of money, and this will be bad. And I know they would say, well, health is number one, but you will, if the thing is that currently they want to improve their economy, especially canceling it. If they cancel by themselves, they might not get the insurance that they would have, and that would cause more problems to the money they need for COVID, handling the COVID situation. And that's one thing that we have to consider, is that maybe postponing the game would be good. I would say canceling it, there's major factor in it, and that I would say that I think I read that 50%, 53% of people want it to cancel from, and 47% postpone at least. But for me, postponing it is the best policy actually. It's the best choice for not and for the future, I'd say, and to boost their tourism, especially, health is number one priority, but number two priority is economy and tourism. And this is something that is reliant on health. But then if your health is very good and then you want to improve the economy, it will be much more difficult when you cancel the Olympic, because you don't have anything to promote. You can promote that that's anyway, but it's not something that you can do unless this Olympic is one of the things that can help boost the tourism and economies. That's why I'm saying maybe canceling it is not right, but postponing it is the best choice, best policy for now. For IOC, for the Japanese government, postponing it, I would say, is the best thing to do now. Maybe some people might be unhappy, but at least you can try to focus on the health first, and then the safety and security will be second, and the economy, and the yeah, and especially, yeah, for me, I would say hopefully I really hopeful that it would be postponed, and whoever have, like, as I say, if it get postponed, anyone who have the tickets to watch the Olympic, you can sell to me. I want it, of course, but hopefully some they can resell the tickets again, so because I really want to watch the Olympic and I have been late to buy the tickets. Yeah, I think that's it for now. And also shout out to the manga Berserk to and people to go and read the manga Berserk, and maybe if there's anime I haven't checked it, but read the manga Berserk to maybe just let's just say just to really appreciate how good Kentaro Miura is as an author. I would really love to read his manga, but I currently I'm in the middle of something that's important. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video and comment and subscribe and read. Please read the Berserk manga. Will be a good read, I would say, and we should also appreciate and it's also to appreciate the author, and also like to appreciate every author and I would say author and animator who watches also. It's something that you could do to help them. So hopefully you guys like this video, comment and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.